called you up for an apology. It would have seemed to me to be nothing but good business, Mr. Zipfeld, to apologize to him, to say to him, I'm sorry, it happened, come in, have a drink with us. Is that what you wanted?
Yeah, I told him I just wanted to sit down and talk about it. That was it.
That's
I
all he
didn't want
wanted.
anything out of it.
So tell me about what happened when you called him.
Well, it was a Monday morning, and I was at work at my restaurant, and he said he would get back to me latest by Tuesday, and he never did. And my friend that is a bartender there came in that week, and I said, hey, could you get a hold of your manager? I talked to him. He hasn't got back with me. He did get back with me about a week later and said he hadn't forgotten about anything, which was, I appreciated that. And he would get back to me, which never happened.
Well, did you tell him what you wanted?
Yeah, I told him I didn't want any compensation out of it. I said, at worst, I want to sit down with my girlfriend, him, the employee, and myself, sit down and talk about it, and then take action from there. That's
What
all.
kind of action were you contemplating?
Disciplinary. That's, you know, look over what happened and then deal with it as you see it.
What kind of disciplinary action, Mr. Noteboom?
Well, I felt humiliated out of this whole thing. As I was being escorted out, you had all these people hooting and hollering. It was wrong. It's totally wrong.
You mean the people around the bar area?
Yeah.
What were they doing?
Oh, people in the restaurant area. Well, they saw somebody getting kicked out, so they thought it was funny, and everybody was making a big deal about it, just hooting and hollering.
Restraint, sir. If you're in a position of authority in a place, you're supposed to exercise utmost restraint.
If I may say something to that.
Absolutely. Step up here.
I just think that...
You can stay, Mr. Zipfeld.
I just think that is being... I asked him twice politely to move, and I did not... I mean, he said his girlfriend was coming. I said, that's right. He did not have to stay in the aisle. He had about, he had a lot of room besides him to just move over. That's all he had to do. All he had to do was step 1 foot over.
Your authority was being threatened, not the safety of the business.
It was not my authority. It was what I had to do. That's what I'm employed. I'm employed to ask people to step out of the aisle.
Your authority, when he didn't move, was threatened, not the safety of the people in the restaurant.
I'm not saying the safety, but the problem is, if I ask this gentleman to move, and he doesn't move, and everybody just starts standing there, nobody's going to listen to me. And
I'm not worried about anybody.
I understand that.
Look at him.
But
look at her. I mean, they weren't breaking up the joint. They weren't throwing beer bottles around. They weren't, putting gum on the floor. They weren't smoking pipes and cigars. I mean, they came in there. She went to the bathroom. You just should have waited 2 minutes.
I did
2
wait.
minutes.
I waited for her to come back.
And then you had to say something else. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am, I do. But if he would have moved over, the whole situation would have been done. All he had to do was take 1 step over.
If I were 5'7", I would have been a gorgeous penthouse model. But I'm not. And he didn't. And you should have exercised restraint. Now, Mr. Noteboom, it appears to me today, sir, that you are not going to get an apology from these people. And I think that they should in some way compensate you. Because I think they were wrong. I think that that's what you want. You want an apology in the form of something, right? So how much was this humiliation worth to you, sir?
Well, I tell you what, how about $1,000 to my charity that I choose?
Which one?
How about we'll find a cancer research?
Done.
We'll do that.
Done. $1,000 for the plaintiff to charity. Thank you.
Parties are excused. You may step out.